Yo, what's your point? What's your point? I ain't got no intro yet for this show, but once I do, it's gonna be clean. It's gonna be on point. But you know who it is, Coach T. Will. I got a special guest up in the building. Let me go ahead and fly him right on in to the to the landing point. I got Mr. Fly Swift in the building. What's good, Swift?
What's good? What's good? What's going on, everybody? I'm glad to be here. Excited. Just talking about it. How y'all doing?
Man, it's all good. It's hot outside today, man. I've been in that heat
Super
for a
hot.
little bit today. Super hot,
Yes,
but
sir.
but let's make it hotter
Yeah.
or cool it down. Yeah, let's make it hotter or cool it down. Um, First of all, I appreciate you joining me, man. DFW Source of Sports, we in the building. Fly Swift is in the building, but man, you called me with some nonsense this morning at 10:30, man. I appreciate that, man. You called me with some nonsense at 10:30 in
Jumped
the
on the
morning.
phone early this
You
morning.
called me with some nonsense at 10:30 in the morning. And I'm just trying to figure out
What
for
kind of
what.
nonsense was that?
Huh?
What kind of nonsense was that?
Bro, you sent me something about Kay Cunningham and Jalen Green.
Okay, Cunningham, Jay Green. You think that's an
Yeah, what was
argument?
the point of you sending me that? I mean, you sent me that this morning or whatever. Call me
I'm
and then
just
talking about
saying. I mean, I don't think that's an argument. I don't think that's up for debate. I mean, we just kind of evaluating players and just kind of foreseeing the future, and we just trying to determine like who's who's legitimate and who isn't. So that was basically the point. But it's not a comparison when you talk about those two. It's really not. And I love both of those guys. I love Cade. I think he's a great professional. He carries himself well. I even love the way that he's got himself to this point today. I mean, I feel like he was very intelligent in his strategy. But when it just comes down to the basketball, or whatever, I just felt like Jalen Green was the best player in the draft, and it remains to be seen. But hey, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So we'll see what happens this year.
but tell everybody real quick because you're not telling the whole story. What was the whole reason why you sent me that? I already agree with you before Jalen Green's gonna be a bigger superstar. We both know that. I think the whole world knows that from Houston. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the kid that's going to Houston or that plays for Houston, we already know he's gonna be a bigger superstar. But remember the conversation that we had about 2 years ago, where it all started with, with the RJ Hamptons and the Tyreek Maxeys, and I said that they don't have to go to Kentucky and the Dukes and UCLA to be lottery picks. And then I told you, I said Cade Cunningham's gonna be the first player that proved my statement right. And you swore up and down that day that you have to go to a big Power Five to be a lottery pick. Okay, Cunningham was number one at Oklahoma State. The same conference I told you that Tyrese Maxey can go play, RJ Hampton can go play, all them kids can go play and still get the same thing done.
Well, I think the elements are a lot different and dynamics are a lot different today than it was a couple of years ago. A couple of years that was true. Kentucky was having the most first rounders, and then as basketball fell down, as Kentucky fell down, as uh, Duke fell down, as North Carolina fell down, all these top historical dogs fell. Well, that gave these smaller schools like Gonzaga and the Cinderellas out there today. It just gave them more publicity because it's an even playing field now. And
That was,
and
but
and I
that,
and
that
I
that's
would
what I
I do
was.
have to agree
That's
with
what
you
I was
now.
saying. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Today in today's basketball world, anybody can be a star. Anybody can be a hero. But if we rewind back to time 5, 6 years ago, I mean, the premier schools was dominating the draft.
Of course, but now that everything has elevated to as far as with technology and things like that, my point was at that time you don't have to go to Kentucky no more or Duke. You know what I'm saying? That was my whole argument, my whole.
At that
You know what I'm
time, it
saying?
was 4 years ago, Trey, and Kentucky was
No, that
still
was
a
that
top
was about 2 or 3 years ago because Tyrese
No,
Maxey was a
it was a
junior.
lot more than that, Trey.
No, Tyrese was a junior at the time when I said that.
Who was?
Tyrese was a junior. Maxey was a junior at the time when I said that.
In high school.
Yes, he was a junior in high school. Remember the day I said, man, he don't have to go to Kentucky. So we were still in the YouTube era, Ball is Life era, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Blase, blase. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, you know, it's a new era.
Yeah. So you know,
right. You know, he went to Oklahoma State. He became the #1 pick in the draft. You know, and I wouldn't say rightfully so, but he became the #1 pick in the draft.
Yeah. So you know, hey, Arlington Stanley, congrats to Cade. Congrats to everybody though. You know, Maxey, Cade, all them other kids, Jalen Green, everybody. So RJ Hampton, everybody doing
did his thing.
Everybody doing their thing.
To see who's going to be Rookie of the Year, and I'm anxious to see who's going to be the long-term pro and who's going to be the All-Star.
I don't know. All I just said, my whole point was you can still be a lottery pick from Oklahoma State. I can't predict that.
Already. Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have the answer.
What do you think about Cade? Let's get into it. I mean, you think he's going to be a superstar in the league? You know, guy from your area, from your hometown. You know, right up the street. You know, you're from Mansfield, a few miles away. Is Cade Cunningham a great? Is he a superstar? Is he a all-star? Give me your thoughts, Trey.
He's a Brandon Ward. He's in that Brandon Ward category or Great Hill. Were they superstars?
He's a what?
Like remember Brandon Ward from Trailblazers, Portland Trailblazers?
No, I don't remember him.
Yes, you do, man. Come on. Brandon Ward, I went to Washington. Okay, Grant Hill. What about Grant Hill?
Grant Hill?
Yeah.
Oh, so you comparing him to Grant Hill?
I think he's gonna be just like that. I'm not saying he's gonna play like Grant. I'm saying he's gonna be a star like Grant Hill, Brandon Ward. Yeah, he's gonna be around. He ain't gonna be no bust.
I disagree on the Grant Hill comparison. I mean,
I'm not saying he's gonna play like Grant Hill, bro.
You know,
I'm not saying he's gonna play like Grant Hill. I'm saying he's gonna be in that lane where he's not a bust. That's what I'm saying. He's not a bust. Put it this way, in 3 years, if he gets released, people gonna be blowing his phone up.
Grant Hill was an all-star. So you saying he's an all-star?
Yeah, okay, yes. He's an all-star. Yes.
He's all-star. Okay. What's the date? August
12th.
August 11th, 2021?
August 12th.
August 12th? Okay. August 12th, 2021. I hope your words are right.
It's gonna stay on my YouTube. I ain't gonna take it off. It's gonna stay on the YouTube.
Okay, we'll finish this topic.
Yeah.
We'll finish this topic after year 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna stay on the YouTube. You know, I mean, Jalen Green from Rockets. I think Jalen Green from Houston is gonna win the Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't take anything away from Cade Cunningham.
No, don't take it. I just asked, was he going to be an all-star in your opinion? You said you compared him to Grant Hill, and you said he's an all-star. So
yeah, he's gonna be. He's gonna be
with that. That's all I'm saying. I disagree with that analysis. I disagree with that comparison.
Well, you disagree. Well, remember, you're the same guy that disagreed with my analysis 2 years ago when I told you that you know you can go to Oklahoma State or TCU or whatever and still, you know what I'm saying? If you good, they're gonna find you. Yeah, you know, Jalen Suggs, Gonzaga, where'd he end up? Top what? Matter of fact, how many Duke players got drafted this year in Kentucky? Do you even know?
Yeah, it's been a complete drop off.
Okay, then. And it started last year.
Who?
It started last year.
I mean, yeah.
That drop off started last year.
But we're talking about evaluation. We're talking about scouting and determining potential. You know, I don't think the #1 pick that was drafted this year is going to be an all-star. I think he's going to be a good player. I think he might hang in the league for a while, you know, to where he can get a pension, but I don't a headline guy. You understand what I'm saying? Grant Hill. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Let's stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Holla at me on Tuesdays and Thursdays night when TNT is when he's on the primetime station. Stay tuned.
I really think it's a bold prediction considering the fact he was a #1 pick. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Let's see.
Man, stay tuned. My point was Cade Cunningham could have went to UTA. No knock on UTA, but he could have went to UTA, TCU, UNT. It did not matter. That boy was still going to be in a lottery pick.
Okay.
6'7". Yeah.
He went to Oklahoma State. He went #1. You know, I think, you know, it can happen now. It's a new day. It's a new day. So I agree with you. But if we could rewind time to about 10 years ago, I just don't really
Of
think
course,
that
Swift. Of course. That's before YouTube and social media and Instagram. I agree with you. 10 years ago, you had to go to Duke and the Kentuckies and all that. You know what I'm saying? To be seen. But now, since you got YouTube and Instagram, you can send a fantastic highlight reel to ESPN and they're gonna put you on the top 10. You don't have to go there no more. That was my whole point. So yes, if Cade was 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure his clothes, the circle that he's in, they would have told him, hey man, go to Duke, Kentucky, UCLA, whatever. But now that you have other avenues to find anybody, for what? Go up the street, go up 35 and go play in Stillwater. You're still gonna be a lottery pick because you can't cut him. You cut him. It don't matter where you go, cut him.
What about the next story?
Okay.
hey, you remember when we was talking about Keontae George and all that,
Yeah, I told you I'm eating my right.
He was like a freshman or something. You was like, woo. And last year, we saw a man by the name of Anthony Black. He was under the radar. Didn't nobody know who he was and all that, man. And basically, we were saying, man, that boy might be the best player in the country right there. No, I'm gonna get Keontae. I like, all right. I mean, Keontae.
It was out of Keontae for me. It was out of Keontae or Terrio.
Huh?
It was out of Keontae or Terrio.
Ontario?
Yeah, it was for me. It was out of Keontae or Terrio.
Yeah. And for me, it was just Anthony Black, man.
But my home pop, I agree with you. Anthony Black is the real deal. 6'7", he's 6'7", smooth.
But I wish we could.
He's a winner.
Argument that we was arguing because we had a big argument about that. Now,
hey, it's just no different. Hey, it's no different right now, bro. Hold on. There's no different right now with the Cade. There's no different. Hey, you gave me my props with Cade. I'm gonna give you your props with Anthony Black. Anthony Black is a real deal.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hey, he the real deal.
1-1.
It's a real deal. 1-1. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the good thing out of all three of those kids, out of Black, Morris, and George, they all gonna be superstars when they went in the green room. Every last one of them. They're gonna be a star in their own way. Yeah, watch.
But it just goes back to the Cade Cunningham thing. How many of those guys will sustain themselves in the league? It's one thing to get to the green room.
I don't have an answer to that, bro. I don't have an answer to that. When I say stars, I'm talking about because you can be a star. Like everybody's a different star. Everybody ain't gonna be MJ, everybody ain't gonna be LeBron, but you still gonna be a star. Or everybody ain't gonna be Kobe. You still gonna be a star. Like T-Mac was a star. Penny Hardaway was a star. John Wall was a star.
T-Mac now?
Huh? I'm not comparing them. I'm talking about different type of stars, man. Like I'm saying, they name is going to be known. Like what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna hold you accountable for your words.
Look, here's my point. Anybody who knows basketball or knows a little bit about basketball, you can go, and I'm talking about to the average fan, maybe, right? You can go ask them, who T-Mac is. They're gonna say, yeah, Penny Hardaway, yeah. You can name somebody like PJ Tucker or that other dude, Vic, whatever his last name. There's some people ain't gonna never heard of them. You know what I'm saying? They're like, who is that? I'm saying they're gonna be stars where people heard of them. Their name's gonna be known. I'm not saying they're gonna be LeBron or I'm not saying they're gonna be LeBron or MJ. I'm not saying it. But their name gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Their name gonna be known.
So, but Keontae George is a green room guy?
Is Keontae George a green room guy?
I'm just asking. I'm just a fan. I just want to know. Huh?
You really asking me though? You want to know my opinion?
I know. I'm asking. I mean, we saying green room, so that's a different level from just like going to a top 5 pick in coming out of high school. I mean, is he a green room kid?
Yes, top 50. Yes, top 10, top 15, easily, bro.
That's what I want to know. I was asking. I'm asking you. I feel like you the wizard. I feel like you got incredible knowledge of the game. So
George, Keontae Keontae's a for sure green room guy. Morris is a top green room guy. I mean, yeah, Anthony Black, of course. Anthony Black. Those three, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Stay tuned. Right. Watch. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. All right, you just watch how the Raiders gonna be when George and Morris square off Baylor versus Texas. Them gonna be some crazy Raiders because they stars, both of them.
I'm gonna go with my guy Drew. I just got to go with my guy Scott Drew when it comes to those things. I just go with Scott Drew. I just think he's underrated. I think he's underrated as a coach. He proved it this year. He's a national champion now. So I think you guys got to put him in a different conversation. I feel like that's offensive to us now. Maybe 2 years ago it wasn't, but today it's offensive to put us in the same category as that guy over there.
What guy?
The guy you named who, when you're talking about Texas and Baylor.
You saying, wait, you saying putting Scott Drew or Baylor?
I'm saying, you said something about Baylor versus Texas?
Yeah. I'm saying, watch how them Raiders going to be that night when Keontae and Terrio score up.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I'm saying they stars. They stars.
Yeah.
They stars. And then and look, both, you know what I'm saying, both coaches, you know what I'm saying, on the staff. Drew, Tang, Brooks, Malachi, Coach Howard, Beard, I know both them guys ain't, but Texas gonna, come on, man. Texas gonna have some more, you know that.
I mean,
got something in my face.
Drew is in a different category right now, so
What you mean different category?
You like those guys over there, man.
What you mean different category? Hall of Fame category?
Bro, he a national champion now, so don't be comparing them guys who trying to get there and trying to grab one and try to hold it.
I mean, you might say Chris Beard is one too. I mean, I know they didn't get the job. I mean, I got something on my face. There we go.
Now I'm putting Scott Drew and Tang against anybody in the country. I'm putting them against Coach.
Hey, Beard is. Hey, man, I got something on my.
Perry. I'm putting them against anybody.
Chris Beard, man. Chris Beard. I got something on my face, Coach. Hold on.
And then I don't want to hear nothing about second place.
Hey, Chris Beard is a national champion too, basically. I mean, I know he get the job done, but they lost against Virginia Tech on the free throw. Virginia. But you're right. Yeah. Whatever it is, what it is. Hey. I mean, your boy got one. Drew got one. I ain't gonna take that away from him. That's cool.
Already.
Yeah, I ain't gonna take that away from him. So we'll see though. It's gonna be interesting on 35, a couple of years. And they gonna have that new stadium. UT gonna have that new stadium too.
But guess what? You saying this? We don't know where Anthony Black is going, the best player in the country. So
he'll be in the big.
He might go to where the champion is. We can say the champion now. We can say champion. He might want to go where the champion is.
Yeah, it'd be in the Big 12. I don't know. I ain't got the answer to that. I ain't got the answer to that.
Right now, I think that might be the best play right now. That just
Waco. That's because his dad went there.
Yeah. Development. Getting better each year, adding to your game year after year. We're not talking about 6th Street. If you want to go for 6th Street, go. Morris is over there. He go have fun. He might pop a few bottles. But guess what? We gonna be grinding over here in Waco. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Beard.
I'm just playing. I'm just acting up.
Malachi and Chris Beard, they gonna grind over there too, though.
Huh?
They gonna grind. They gonna grind in Austin too. They did it in Lubbock 2-3 years in a row.
I mean, it's offensive.
They gonna grind.
It's offensive to compare him to us right now. I mean, I'm not gonna say us. Drew is just a good friend of mine. That's why I'm saying us. It's Baylor. I love what they're doing, but I just think it's offensive to compare Beard to Drew now. Drew done step by step, chip after chip, chipped away. He's at the top of the mountain now, man. He's what coaches should aspire to be, and also the journey, man. The journey means something. You got a daughter named Journey. You know what I'm saying? So you really should have a lot of compassion about Scott Drew's journey.
I mean, coach,
Think of the journey.
I'm not knocking him, but don't act like. I mean,
So I
hey,
need you to switch from the beard. I think I need you to switch sides, man. I need you to come
the
over
only reason why I'm more
to
impressed.
the
Hey,
Scott Drew side.
listen. I don't know. Listen, I don't listen. The only reason why I'm more impressed with Beard more than Scott Drew, they both are good dudes, whatever. And time waits for nobody. Everybody got their own journey, just like you said, right? But Chris got that thing done in Lubbock, like in 2 or 3 years. In Lubbock, in 2 to 3 years,
What? I mean, when you
he
say he
got that.
did something 2, 3 years, I mean, what
I
was the
mean, bro.
chance?
I know. At the end of the day, come on, man. We remember that game, Texas Tech versus Virginia. I mean, it could have went either way. You know what I'm saying? It could have went either way that year. All I'm saying is, as far as putting respect on Texas Tech name, it took Chris Beard about 2 years to get it done. Now that he's in
Okay.
Austin, hold on. Now that he's in Austin, 6th Street, one of the capital of Texas, one of the best cities to live in the country. You get a new facility. You at the richest university in the nation. It ain't gonna take long. It ain't gonna take 10 years.
Okay, the name of
But
this
no
show is
knock to
What's Your
Baylor.
Point? Right? The name of your show is What's Your Point? So I'm trying to
Yeah.
two
What I'm saying is
points. Yeah.
my point
You
is,
said in
my
2 to 3
point
years.
is it took. Hey, listen. My point is it was about time Baylor did it. That's what I'm saying. It was about time. He got there in
Okay, my
2004.
point is
It was about time. Great. It's just like when the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Whenever they win, people gonna say it's about time. It took y'all forever. That's all.
that what you're saying about Baylor?
That's all I'm saying.
You
Huh?
mean the bottom to the top? Sometimes it
I
takes
mean,
a
but
while
coach,
to
don't
go
act
from the
like
bottom to the
don't
top.
coach. He got there in 2004, bro. We in 2022.
And
It took. I
with
mean,
a team, with
2021.
a
It took
school
17
and a
years.
program that was at the bottom of the barrel, Trey.
What was Texas Tech when Chris Beard took over?
Okay, now we
No,
gonna
I'm
go
just
back to
asking.
what
No.
you.
I'm just asking. What was Texas Tech when Chris Beard took over?
I mean, it wasn't in shambles like it was Scott Drew was. Scott Drew was in
Now,
shambles.
I know the whole story. Right. I'm not
Okay.
knocking neither one of those
So my
dudes.
point, can I get to my point now?
Yeah, go ahead,
My
bro.
point, you said it took 2 to 3 years. Okay. It did, and he did well. He fared well in 2 to 3 years. But guess what? What about the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth? See, that's the point. That's the
The
point.
fourth,
When we go to
the
what's your
fourth,
point?
the
Hold on.
fourth
Can
year.
I finish my point, Stephen A. Smith? I mean, Stephen Trey Smith.
Okay.
I'm just playing. I'm just saying, after he reached the Final Four, Trey, my point is you don't downward spiral. You're supposed to ascend and not descend. So that's why I can't really compare those two because now you just went back to the old regular Texas Tech right after going to a Final Four. That's not showing improvement to me. So that's my point when we talk
Can I
about
tell you what happened year
what's
4?
your point?
Can I tell you what happened year 4?
Yeah.
COVID. COVID happened. That's what happened in year 4 for Chris Beard. COVID. The tournament got canceled. That's what happened. The tournament got canceled.
Okay. Hey, COVID
That's what
happened. Then
happened.
he said, "Hey."
Then year 5, guess what? It went back and forth with them in Arkansas, and then the dude got a call to go to Austin. That's what happened. He got upgraded for a
So
better
guess what?
job.
COVID
Well,
happened. Then he
not a
gave the
better job,
baton to
but
Scott Drew.
huh?
Hey, so he can run that fourth leg. Scott Drew said, "Hey, let me bring it home." Hey, he said, "Stick." Then he gave that baton, and Drew said, "Hey, go, baby, go."
I'm happy for Drew. I'm happy. Hey, I'm happy for Drew, and I'm happy for Tang and them. Don't get me wrong, man. All I'm just saying that it was bittersweet. It took a minute. They had to get,
Yeah,
they had to get the
I'm
Alvin
just
Brooks,
glad
they
to
had to
know
get
what's
Coach
your
Alvin
point, man.
Brooks in and all that. It was
Glad to
bittersweet.
know what's your point.
It
We
was
glad we outside. We
it's
sidelining.
it was bittersweet, so it's all good. Just wait till that. Hey, just wait till Morris get in town.
Right. So really, I need to see something. You know what I'm saying? Because if he don't do nothing in Texas, I mean, where can we place him? You know what I'm saying? Where can he place him where he can go get a championship? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the
Look
topic.
at it.
Where
Hey,
can we
remember,
put him? We need to.
remember August 12th, right? This video gonna be on the YouTube. He will get a national championship in Texas before he leaves. I promise you that.
Them some big words, Trey.
He will get a national championship before they leave Texas. I promise you. And guess what? It's gonna be done before in 5 years. That's my prediction.
How long would it take?
Before 5 years, between 2 and 5 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a new sheriff in town, so he go out to knock off the sheriff.
Hey, he got one of the best recruiters in that office, man. You know who that is.
He got okay.
Yeah, he got one of the best recruiters in that office. You know who that is. He always got something up his sleeve.
Was he at the Final Four with him?
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't there?
No, bro. He had a job at A&M. But A&M went to the Sweet 16 that year, I think.
I'm just trying to see, man, when the hardware is on the line, I just want to know who go get it. You know, I know Drew went and got it, man. So, you know.
It's all right. Hey, it is what it is, bro.
My respect, man.
It is. We'll see.
A lot of teams go and get Gonzaga got second place too this year. It's a lot of teams that can go and get the runner up.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know? So you need to compare Beard and Gonzaga head coach.
No, because like guys like Mark Few and Chris Beard, they did it before their 10th year. You know what I'm saying? Like Gonzaga been there before. Gonzaga been there before. They've been there when they had Adam Morrison. They've been there before. And then it taken them 10 plus years to get there.
But he got a ring and they don't. What's your point?
That's fine. That's cool.
How many years Chris Beard been coaching?
At a D1 level?
Yeah, I mean, how many?
Probably like 10 plus.
Huh?
If there, I don't know, but yeah, probably like 10 plus. Listen, he was at. Hey, listen. My whole point is, man, when he was at Arkansas Little Rock, they made noise. So he was there for about 2 to 3 years. Then I think he went from there to Tech. Yeah, he went from there to Tech. Made noise. Man, come on, bro. He was dancing at Arkansas Little Rock. He danced at Arkansas Little Rock, man. So my whole point is he's dancing.
He should have a national championship.
By when?
And Chris Beard, hey, I got much respect for you. You know, we just discussing right now. You know, nothing against.
He'll get. Hey, you said something about 26.
Heck of a job. I like your journey as well. You know, but I just had to give props to where props was due. And I just feel like Scott deserved those, you know.
Scott do. No doubt. Him to all of them. They do. But I'm just saying Chris Beard's a bad dude. Malachi's a bad dude. Coach Terry's a bad dude. Tane's a bad dude too. And Coach Brooks, all them bad dudes. It's gonna be fun though. Keontae and Morris, I can't wait that year. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Just like I can't wait to when Brooklyn plays LA Lakers in that NBA Finals in 2022.
Hey, because when you saw them transactions, Trey, you got quiet. I'm like, what is they gonna do with the Lakers now? LeBron, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo, and man, I'm loving the Malik Monk deal. I'm just loving it. Like, people just don't realize how big of a sign that was. I think Malik is finna show himself to the world now, you know, and we just talked about that roster a little bit. I was like, what are you going to do, Trey? And Trey had no answer. And Trey, I told you that Brooklyn wouldn't make it past the Eastern Finals. You know, we had a wage on it. You know, I ain't got nothing in my pocket right now.
They was hurt.
You know,
they was hurt.
I know I won, but I don't have no money in my pocket. So I let my man slide. You my boy.
They was hurt. They was hurt. They was hurt.
Well, hey, the scenario.
They was hurt. Yeah, it's like the same excuse about LA. What was your excuse when LA got knocked? Oh, we didn't have AD. We didn't have AD. Okay, bro. James Harden's playing on one leg. What are you talking about?
But I just feel
James Harden was playing on one leg, and KD had to play 48 minutes by himself. Kyrie was hurt. You know, good doggone well, if everybody was 100%, you know, dang on well, that story, that narrative would have been a lot different. Come on, man.
So you saying he need help, right?
That's like bragging. That's like somebody bragging, talk about they beat Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali in a boxing fight in their prime, but they're boxing on crutches or in a wheelchair. You can't brag about that. You should win. What are you talking about?
So you saying Durant need help?
Everybody need
Is that
help.
what you saying?
Did he need
Huh?
help?
Yeah. Does Durant need help?
No, man. I'm saying he gave it everything. He gave it everything what he got, what he had in that series.
I'm about to eat some lunch on you, Trey.
Boy,
I need some. Hey,
that
so
look,
Durant needs help, huh?
what you over there burning up? That look, what is that you burning up over there? Go ahead and show everybody what
I
you
mean,
burning up.
see, Durant has to
Right,
prove
hey,
that
wait,
he
wait,
can
wait, wait,
just
wait,
go
wait,
out
wait,
and
wait.
just,
Show everybody what you burning up over there.
huh?
Show everybody what you burning up over there. What you done
What
burnt
is?
up? What are you burning up over there?
Oh, that was just a gourmet pizza.
Boy, that thing look burnt as I don't know what.
Hey,
Hey, coach, you supposed to keep
when
it in
you
for
when
10
you
minutes. Like
when
you
you're
kept that
single
thing in there
dad
for
and
30.
hey, when you're a single dad, you got to do things like that, you know. For right now, for right now, for right now.
Man, you should just order a pizza. Dad's gonna cry when he bite into that
Hey,
thing.
I really thought you was gonna come over here and eat some of this good old pizza.
I don't want none of that pizza, man. Me and Journey just left Miles pizza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know. I know
okay.
my boundaries.
Oh, oh, y'all big time. Hey, but back to this Durant. You know, I just feel like, to me personally, Durant has zero championships still. You know, I mean, I
No,
know
he
he
does.
can't
He
beat
has
him.
too. What are you talking about?
I know, but can't beat him, join him type of thing. I don't really give him credit for that. And I know Durant go try to tweet me out and say, "Oh, you a hater, you a hater,
What
you a
did
hater."
LeBron do? It ain't no different when LeBron went to Miami, man. Stop that.
What about when he went to Cleveland?
Kevin Love, Kyrie,
Oh,
Jr.
oh, Kevin. Oh, Kevin Love,
Oh, what up? Lottery picking
impact player, huh?
all stars. Lottery
Kevin
picking
Love,
all
impact
stars.
player, huh?
Lottery picking all stars. You act like he did some Kobe stuff. When Kobe stayed there
He
for the whole
did.
entire career.
He did better
Kobe
than
won
Kobe.
with
Kobe
Shaq.
had more help.
Huh?
Kobe had more help.
No, he did not. Kobe had Shaq. Shaq left. Guess what? Everybody said Kobe would not win another ring, right? He
Kobe
won
had
two.
Shaq.
Bro, when Shaq left, everybody said that Kobe was not going to win another ring. He won two of them. And Paul Gasol wasn't Paul Gasol until he leaped up with Kobe. So let's get that straight.
Trey Day.
No,
Trey Day.
Paul
So you
Gasol
not
was
giving
not Paul
LeBron the credit
Gasol.
on the Cleveland championship? You
Bro,
don't
he
give no
was with
credit?
Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Did he lead? Did he lead that team? Yes, he led them. But you act like he did it by. You act like he did some Jordan and Kobe stuff.
Jordan had Pippen.
And I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan. But when it comes to
You're
factual,
not a LeBron fan because you was hating on LeBron when he got all these. You don't even like Russell Westbrook no more because
no,
you
I
hate
do.
on LeBron.
Yeah, no. I do like Russ. I am a LeBron fan, but I like to tell like how it is. I just don't like people like try to say he's over Michael Jordan. Everybody know I'm a LeBron fan, but he's not Michael Jordan. He's not Kobe. Just because certain standards. You try to make it seem like this dude done came in the NBA, done changed everything because he's 6'8", 6'9". You know, he built like a freight train, and he just the greatest thing that we ever seen since sliced bread. No, fam. You seen Jordan and you see Kobe. Kobe dropped
I
81
think I
points
think
one
I
year.
think those guys were great scorers. I just think LeBron is the better overall basketball player who has potential to score just like those guys. But
He's a good.
those guys don't do the things within the game that he does besides scoring. You feel what I'm saying? They don't drop dimes like that. They don't go rebound like that. They don't really raise their teammates' level of play like this guy does. So it's just that I'm looking at the basketball player. I'm not looking at the scorer. I'm not looking at the point champion who's scoring the most points. I'm looking at the basketball player, which entails rebounds, assists, scoring, steals, and I just feel like he's the best all-around basketball player to ever play the game. Now, if I was going to say the best all around scorer, I would say Jordan. I would give Jordan credit. And I feel like fans and out there, they always give credit to the guy who scores the most points. And then I know you're going to talk about championships. Yeah, Jordan won 6 championships.
Been there 6 times and 6-0. Been there 6 times, get it straight, and 6-0.
He had Scottie Pippen.
Bro, those are not.
Around him.
Okay,
he
rather
didn't have
listen.
to go and defend Durant. He didn't have to guard a Durant.
Bro, you're acting like
he had guys like Joe Dumars and Russell for Utah Jazz. I mean,
Swift, he played in an era where he played in an era. Listen,
superb.
He played in an era where you can go in, get your head knocked off, and the referees wouldn't call anything. Nowadays, if you just blow on a player, it's a foul. It's just like football. You get flagged for tackling and playing tackle football. It's a different era, bro.
For him in a championship game to have to face a guy like a Kawhi Leonard or Durant or a premier athletic guy or Kobe, somebody his size and his athleticism.
He did face people his size. What are you talking about?
He never went against a premier guy his size or taller.
He went against Mike. He went against Magic.
Who couldn't defend him, man?
Oh, he was good. He went against Magic. Clyde Drexler.
I would like to see
Gary Payton, Sean Kemp
in his prime, and Jordan go take it. That would have been more interesting to me, or Kevin Durant in his prime, and him go take it from a guy who's gonna be able to defend him, and he was gonna have trouble defending.
Like Mike.
and I love Jordan, but I just never seen him play against a world-class athlete.
Like Mike.
Jordan was in an era where he was bigger than everybody.
No, he was not, bro.
He was one of the biggest 2 guards in the league. I mean, he was, like I say, he was facing off Joe Dumars. He had Gary Payton guarding him. Come on.
Those are dogs. You're naming dogs.
Really no matchup.
You're naming dogs.
Real matchups.
You're naming real life dogs.
Hmm?
You're naming dogs. People who can guard. People, you're naming a lot of you're naming some people who can guard that some of these generation players probably want to get past.
They wasn't all stars. They wasn't 2-way top 5 in the league type players. I mean, it's something to think about. It's something to think about, Trey. It's something to think about. Just think about if Michael Jordan had to go guard a Kawhi Leonard in the championship.
Busting.
How good would he fare?
He would eat his lunch.
I mean,
he would eat his lunch.
I think Kawhi would get a little hungry and not just want a bologna sandwich every day either.
He would eat his lunch.
On his lunchbox. He went on everything in his lunchbox too.
Jordan would have eat his lunch. Jordan won 3 rings, went to go play baseball for a couple of years, came back and won 3 more.
I mean, if we could see some type of comparison where that happened, I would agree with you. I'm just saying, I'm not saying he couldn't do it. I'm just saying I never seen him have to go against another star to win.
Because he was a star. That's how good he was. He was the star. That's how dominant he was. It was no matchup for him.
I mean, Malone
he was the star.
He was a star that
he was the star. You act like, hey, bro. You act like he was playing against some scrubs, man.
Personally, he was.
Charles Barkley was a scrub.
Jeff Hornacek, Russell from Utah Jazz, who hit the game-winning shot on. Gary Payton, 6'4", undersized guy trying to guard him at 6'6". His journey was always easy from the two position. Now it was some Patrick Ewings out there, but he's a center. You know what I'm saying? And who was the guy that was guarding when he used to go through the New York Knicks all the time? The light-skinned guy who always was talking noise. What was his name?
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name. He went against Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller was good. What you talking about?
Reggie Miller. That's not a good matchup. Reggie Miller probably
And
weighed about
because
85
Jordan was
pounds less.
that good, man.
But I mean, Jordan was great. Don't get me wrong. I would
Jordan
never
was
see him
that
replace
good,
a
bruh.
Kobe or Kawhi or Kevin Durant.
Jordan was that good, bruh.
You know, he tortured
Hey,
those little guys, man. He really did. He did what he was supposed to do with them. But they
hey,
were
well, we're
good.
gonna see, man. We're gonna see. You just gotta stay tuned, man. You just gotta stay tuned. You just gotta stay tuned. Hey, real quick, man, before we wrap it up, because Journey trying to go to urban area. Hey,
Okay.
hey, I know it's kind of early, man. What's your predictions for these high schools for the boys?
Huh?
What's your prediction for the high school for these boys for football, basketball, girls basketball? What's your predictions, real quick?
Okay.
Tell me who's gonna win 6A football.
6A football. I think I'm gonna go with Austin Westlake again.
Over Duncanville?
Yeah. I mean, you asked me a question. You know, I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm just
answer
saying you
it.
got that.
I love
Are they
Duncanville. I love Duncanville. I mean, Duncanville is they. I would like for them to win it. You just asked me who I thought would win it,
right?
but you didn't ask me who I want to win it.
No. But I mean, does Austin Westlake? They got. I mean, I don't know. They got some good players this year too. Again,
Yeah, I mean, they won a state championship last year. You know, they defeated South Lake Carroll, and you know they got their quarterback coming back, and I just feel like he's the real deal. You know, he's the guy that verbally committed to Clemson this past spring,
okay.
and he's back, and he's still the leader of that team, and he's a defending state champion, and you know they're well coached, and I just feel like they have a system that this year they could repeat.
What about 5A?
5A, I'm not sure, man. I think 5A is a toss up. You know, you got some competitive teams out there. You have Den Ryan, who's defending state champion, who's going to be favored. You have Longview, who's very, very talented. You have some Cinderella teams like Mansfield Summit, Colleyville Heritage could be in the conversation. Um, Highland Park, you know, it's really a toss up. I don't really have a true favorite, but if I just had to pick somebody, um, I don't know. I really don't know. You know, I like to put it on the quarterback. I like to. I usually I pick the team that has the best quarterback, and I just don't know who has the best quarterback in 5A.
Mm.
But I do know who. You know, Colleyville Heritage is a dark horse. Mansfield Summit is a dark horse. But those guys who are up there and that you have to go knock down is Den Ryan, Longview, Manville, and Highland Park.
Hey, I know we ain't even really started school yet, basketball. So I know it's kind of hard to for basketball. For me and for 6A, I think it's a no brainer. You know, I
It's a
think
no-brainer.
on the boys' side for sure. You know, I
Yeah,
think
Duncanville all the way.
Duncanville going for a 4P. The girls,
They got the best player in Texas. You know, it's 2023 class, and they probably have arguably the best coach in Texas too. You know, so
you say he's wait.
I
They
would
got
have
the
to go
who?
with
You
Duncanville.
say Pee Wee's with the best coach in Texas?
Arguably, he's the best coach in Texas. Yeah,
Hmm.
arguably. I mean, there's some other guys out there that can coach, but I just feel like Peavy has the intangibles of a little bit of everything. He knows when to be a disciplinarian. He kind of knows when to be a player coach. He knows when to mix some X's and O's in, along with just letting his kids play. So I just feel like he just understands what it takes to win, and whatever ingredient he needs to use at that particular time, he uses it to his advantage.
Pee Wee can coach. It's somewhere out there. There's a lot of good coaches in the state of Texas. You know, I
I
feel
know
like
he's real fond of the Timberview coach, and I think he's done an excellent job with, with the talent he's had. I've seen him win with with talent that people didn't think he could
Nobody
win
could
with.
ever, probably nobody will ever win. That's why I feel like that staff is the best staff in the state of Texas. One of them. If
Yeah,
not,
but
they a
I
top
just
five
feel like
staff.
to do it, you just got to put some more championships on the table.
I mean, they had 3 in the past 5 years, so he done well.
Yeah.
He
But
won 3 in the last
like
past 5 years
Trey,
with kids that live in that zone to his school. You know, he ain't had to go out really and go.
Trey, it goes back to your point. When you said 6A, I'm not even going to say who I think is going. You know what I'm saying? That's your point right there. That you made your own point when you made that.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, dude. When you got like people, when you got an open enrollment and people can pick and choose, yeah, I mean, no question. Let's be for real. But when you have to kind of play with the cards that you dealt with, by far, Gregory worked me. How?
I mean, I think it's
Timothy,
a little
all the way
over there too. It's just not really spoken,
all
and
the
it
way.
might not make headlines, but it's a movement around.
They don't. I mean,
every
dog.
school.
They're not getting no top 10 in the nation moving. It's like a week to stop. They might get some movies, but it ain't no somebody who's coming in there with Memphis and Texas and all that behind their back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So who's going to win 5A in your opinion? Then in the boys' side, Trey?
I feel like it's open this year.
Who do you think going to win?
I feel like if it's open, I feel like it's open. You got Kimball gonna be good. Lancaster, they always gonna make noise. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be there. Timberview, Timberview gonna be good. Legacy, you got Mansfield Legacy. Like Mansfield Legacy, it's how
Port Arthur, they could repeat.
See, they got them. But see, the thing about it is when Amarillo gonna be good. It's a lot. I mean, it's gonna be tough, but I can't just pick one because you never know what's gonna happen over there off of 360 with Gregory. He always, you know what I'm saying, every now and then him and work, they're gonna have a few tricks up their sleeve. So you never know. But it's Waxahachie gonna be good. I don't know, coach. It's gonna be good. We just gotta see. ODY. I forget about ODY, Coach James. Like when you talking about another coach, top of the coach, like Coach James from ODY, hands down, he's a top coach in the state of Texas. When you got players that want to play for you, that's what makes you a good coach, to me. But hey, man, I think your mic. Did you mute your mic? I think I lost you, man. Hey, but that's what's your point, man. Just getting out here, just kind of get back on the TV, on the screen, and just share some inside thoughts. Hey, for everybody that is watching, please get registered for the Saved by the Bell Back to School Bash. If you're watching this, if you register, if you watch this right here, just say what's your point, and I'll give you $50 off for the entry. For your team entry fee. But we'll be back. Just trying to come up here and have some fun with it just a little bit. I don't know what happened to Coach Swift. I think he just texted me saying that he froze up or something like that. But we finna get up out of here. And so until next time, what's your point? I'm Coach Trey. We out.